This video is to set up something called global variables. When we are programming up a plane, for example, and we might want to have on normal mode only 70% travel on the servo and say 30% expo, instead of entering the numbers individually into each control system, it's better to do it under global variables, which is you go through to global variables. Now what you'll see on here is if you look at GV1, which is our first global variable, on flight mode 0 I've got 70% travel, and on flight mode 1 I have 90. 2, flight mode 2 is not used, but these can also be set as well. Once you have that in place, you then go through to your inputs, and we will just use rudder as a bit of an example here. So we'll go edit. So now for rudder I'm using GV1 as my amount of travel on that servo, which of course, as you can see, is 70%. If I go back to GV1 and change that to GV2, you'll see it change to the 30%, which of course I'm using for expo, so we're not going to use that. That is the same with your expo, that is set at 30%, but if I was to select GV1, it's going to change it to 70% expo. It's much simpler to do that because of the fact that if you go back and you can do the same for every single part of the aircraft. So that means when you actually go through to monitors and you look at this, if I'm on flight mode normal at the moment, I've got 70% travel each way.
Flight mode 1.
Flight mode 1, I've got 90%. It's just a lot simpler way of doing it, in my opinion.